In Romans chapter 7, I'm currently reading Romans 7, and Paul was saying something that, am I, when he talked about the law, he said, am I saying that the law is wrong or the law is evil? No, because he was talking about how the law, the knowledge of the law kind of, triggered more of the desire of sin in him. Again, it's because of the slavery of man to sin. But then he said the law itself is good, the law is righteous, the law is holy. But the law was given to us to show us that we are in sin. He said if the law had not said do not covet, he would not know that covetousness was wrong. You get the picture. So the law showed man, thou shalt not kill. Oh, I just killed somebody yesterday, so I am actually not supposed to kill. Killing is wrong. This is not how life should be. Oh, have mercy, Lord. So it showed man that he was, in sin. So it was like a mirror. But at the same time, if man can keep the law, then man will get back to the state of righteousness. We'll get back to life, because sin has come. So the law is saying don't sin. All of the things that I've seen, the law is saying don't do it. So if man is able to keep that, I think he should be able to get man in that state. But how does a person who is fighting and struggling so much with sin, who has become a slave to sin, and the only thing a slave does is to obey their master, how does that person in that state, how would that person be able to fulfill the law? It's impossible. It's impossible. In fact, man kept sinning because his desire was, so much. Even after the law was given, that's why Paul was saying, even when the law showed me that this thing is wrong, the desire to do it was still there. In fact, the knowledge did not change anything. It was still there. So there is no way this guy, and the funny thing about the law is, it's not like, oh, I fulfilled 90 of them and then I left, or 99 of them and then I, just didn't do one and so I'm good to go. No, if you miss one, you've missed everything. So it was impossible for man to actually even obey the law. So how are we going to pay this? How are we going to pay it?